Tea time. Did you hear the love story of the couple who went viral for playing the phone game and people are calling them the cutest couple ever? Wood and Aubrey met because their best friends were dating each other. And when their best friends got together, they were thinking, you know what? I think they'd like each other. So they were trying to set them up. So they checked out each other's social media so they were aware of what each other looked like. But one day, Aubrey was out and she ran into Wood out on the street. She walked right up to him and said, hey, I'm supposed to meet you. Even though it was unplanned, they spent the entire night together, hanging out, having a blast, having fun, enjoying each other. They kept in touch and they started dating and they realized they did really like each other. They were spending time together, going on dates with their best friends. Everything was going fine, except Aubrey had been in a toxic relationship before and she didn't know if she wanted to get her heart into something else. But Wood was certain he really liked this girl and he was showing it. He was saying it. He was treating her as though this is what I want and I want you to know I want you. But it kind of scared Aubrey off. Aubrey hadn't healed from that toxic relationship and she didn't want to be hurt again. And she ended up saying, you know what, I can't do this. I gotta walk away. They had fallen in love so hard, so fast, that their breakup was even harder. They had to block each other on all social media. They had to make sure they never saw each other. For 5 years, they never spoke to each other again. And Wood ended up moving away to LA and started dating someone else completely. Aubrey was single because she didn't want to start another relationship that she had to take time to heal from. Eventually, their two best friends decided that they were going to get married. Their best friends were getting married, so they knew they had to see each other again. On the day of their best friend's wedding, when they saw each other, they were both in shock. Aubrey said to herself, oh my gosh, what did I do? Did I really let this great guy go? Aubrey faced her fears, and then she talked to him. And they ended up spending the entire night together just talking, having a heart-to-heart. By the next day, those two had decided they wanted to give it another chance. They started dating again and things were going great, but Aubrey was still scared. But Wood, he was just as certain as he was the first time he met her. He knew that this woman was who he wanted. One of Wood's friends invited him to another wedding and he told Aubrey, why don't you come out here and go to this wedding with me? Now Aubrey was like, come on, this is seeming too serious. The same thing that was pushing her away before, but all of her friends just said, don't worry about it, just go for it. Go have fun, you don't have to stress about it. Aubrey relented and took the trip. During that trip to the wedding with Wood, things were going so well that Aubrey was having anxiety. She was scared, she didn't want to be hurt again. She ended up calling her best friend, crying into the phone, and her best friend was like, what's wrong? What happened? Are you okay? And Aubrey said, I'm okay. It's just, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Aubrey decided to let down her guard and let Wood love her. And he's been doing just that ever since. And they still together.